James had a career-high 61 points on Monday night. Man, the three-point shooting. LeBron was spot on. Early on, Al Jefferson has to lay off LeBron and respect the drive. Step back. Rocking the suburbs just like TV on the radio does. Again, rocking the suburbs just like churches does.
Keep going. Give me one more.
Rocking the suburbs just like Little Green's card does. James made his first 8 three-pointers of the game, and they're going like, watch this one right in the middle. I mean, the net barely moved. Give me some. Give me some. Where does this rate all time, LeBron?
I've had so many, individual, great games, and I always kind of go back to the, my Eastern Conference Finals Game 5 in Detroit. I mean, well, you said regular season, but that kind of always sticks with me. But I had a regular season game in Milwaukee a few years ago when I was in Cleveland, where I went nuts in the third quarter as well. But and this is right now, so it's kind of fresh in my mind.
I think that obviously speaks to the type of player he is. He could compete and lead for the leading scorer of the league every single year if he chose to be that aggressive, looking at the rim and looking for his opportunities. That was just a special performance. Like I said, it was a little uncharacteristic at some point, and I almost took him out at the end of the third to give him a rest. But he was in a great groove, obviously.
Let's bring out some LeBron video from our shelf here at ESPN. His first 50-point game, March 2005. He was 20 years old. He was in Canada, played all 40 minutes in that game. The Cavs lost by 7, thanks to a 30-point effort by Raptor Jalen Rose.
My man.
Adnan has his rookie card. Some of his most notable 50-point games took place against the Knicks at the Garden. Remember March 2008, exactly 50, 2 rebounds shy of a triple-double. Next time he went off at the Garden, he was again just short of a triple-double. 52 points, 11 assists, 9 rebounds, and a 5-point win for the Cavs still. Later that same month, he was in Milwaukee off his feet with Justin Vernon is to Bon Iver. LeBron James was to Cleveland that night. Double nickel, 55, career-high 8 three-pointers in that game. And then Monday night, career-high 61 against the Bobcats, his first 50-point game he's ever had at home. Tim Legler played with a guy that got 61 night.
Tom Chambers. Never forget it.
He could fill it.
My rookie year. And Sean Kemp caught most of them.
Wow.
I think Sean Kemp was like 19 at the time, but welcome to the league.
Yes. Let's talk about LeBron James from an X's and O's standpoint. Was there much of that, or was this just a physically dominant player that a team like the Bobcats can't match?
Less X's and O's, as much what you see out of LeBron sometimes early in a game that gives you an indication he's really feeling good. The couple things I look for with LeBron. One, he shot a lot of threes early in the shot clock, particularly in the first half. He shot some out of the backcourt with a live dribble. You don't see LeBron do that very often, particularly right in the beginning of the shot clock, right after he crosses half court. He did that. That told me he really felt something special with his jump shot. And then to start the third quarter, a lot of times guys have big first halves, and then they cool off in that first 6 minutes coming out of the locker room. He came out and made 2 threes the first 2 possessions of the third quarter. Then I said, all right, he's going to give us something tonight we won't forget. The other thing I look at, LeBron getting to his left. When he goes left for the mid-range area of the floor and he's able to get to that spot and hit that mid-range pull-up jump shot, again, that's an area that 2 or 3 years ago you would have said is a weakness for LeBron. Not so on nights when he gets that jumper going. That's when I started to really see that he had something going tonight special with that jumper, and obviously his drive is set up after that.
For most of the area, it was Kevin Durant's MVP. Certainly LeBron, the last couple of weeks, has closed the gap. What's the gap in your mind now?
Well, I thought 6 weeks ago I would have said 70-30 Durant at that time. If you asked me 2.5, 3 weeks ago, I would have said it's 55-45 Durant. Now I think it's a dead heat. I think with what LeBron just did in the month of February and putting a stamp on it with a game like this, and the Heat are the hottest team in the league right now, I think right now it's on the verge of swinging in LeBron's favor, but I would put it right now at a neck-and-neck, 50-50 down the middle. Let's have a sprint to the finish. Both guys playing their best. Whichever team has the most success, that guy has the best chance of winning the MVP down the stretch. About
20 yards left in that 100-yard dash. Durant and LeBron. Right now, as Tim Legler says, neck and neck for the MVP.
Bosh steals the outlet pass. Wade to James. A thunderous dunk.
Down the 3. LeBron
The three ball. Got it! LeBron with 0.1 second left. Tipped it from downtown. That is cold, freezing, ice-chilled blood in his veins.
Works on Ibaka, shakes it, drives right by him and throws it down over him. LeBron James with a sudden move and a superb result, but he falls to the floor and he is still down.
And a guy this physical, this strong, this fast, there's not anything you're going to be able to do other than try the best you can to double team him. He scored in the post, he scored off cuts, he hit threes, you name it, he did it.
Well, last few months have been a steady rise in scoring for King James. December average under 25 per. I say he was coasting, bumped that average up by 3 in both January and February. And, of course, through just a couple of games in March with the mask, averaging over 40. A 40 for my homies. From this game later.
Imagine him and Robin Leach hanging out. Number 5, Bobcats and Heat. LeBron James, 8th three of the game. We are not worthy. James scores a career-high 61 points. Heat win at 1.